Hello everyone. Welcome to a brand new tournament series dubbed Splat Stars. A tournament series where Splatooners across Splatlands duke it out to see who is the best Splatooner. Working title. Now, what exactly is the Splat Stars series tournament? It is a round-robin league-style tournament, look it up if you need to, where teams of 4 Splatooners compete in every single multiplayer mode in a game with a point-based system. And yes, this does include table turf. Now, this point system might be very new to many competitors and spectators alike. So let me explain how this point-based system works. Points are earned based on how well a player does in a round. The better they do, the more points they earn. Simple, right? Now, how are these points earned exactly? Well, it depends on the mode. For Turf War, the amount of points a player gets from turfing will also be the amount of points they get for the round. However, splats and assists will also give players additional points. And on top of that, if your team wins the match, your team will earn even more points. For Anarchy, the score your team gets during the round will be however many points you get for the mode, with an additional multiplier, so Anarchy can actually give you a good amount of points. In addition, just like Turf War, each splat and assist is worth extra points. And again, if your team wins the match, your team earns additional points. However, if your team knocks out the other team, your team will earn bonus points for the knockout. By the way, don't worry about being knocked out yourself. Your team will still earn however many points your team scores before the knockout. And to add a bit more depth to this mode, every special use adds 5 points per special count. For Salmon Run, however many power eggs you collect throughout the shift will determine how many points you earn for the mode. However, golden eggs will be the score multiplier, having a base one-time multiplier at 100 gold eggs. So you and your team can lose points if your whole team gets less than 100 golden eggs. Lastly, for table turf, it's however many points you get in the match multiplied by 10. However, winning the round again net you extra points. And each special point after the match ends will give them more points per special point. However, for the tournament, that's not all. After Turf War, Anarchy, Salmon Run, and Table Turf is done, there will be a final round, and the top 2 teams that scored the most points will face off in the finals, where they duke it out in a team knockout mode exclusive to this tournament. And this will determine the tournament champions. Now, what is Team Knockout? Team Knockout is like Team Deathmatch, but everyone on both teams only have 1 life. Which means once they get splatted once, they're out for the rest of the round. This mode will be a best of 9, to which every single round, the map will be random. We hope competitors and spectators alike enjoy this tournament series as we continue to host them for you guys' entertainment. Our very first tournament, Splat Stars Series Beta, will begin on September 16th at 12 PM CST. Beforehand, however, we will reveal all the teams for the tournament, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, that is all for me, and we hope to see you there. Bye! Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, how's it going? Even though it's just Griffin and Blue. Alright, so, as what you guys can see by the title, we're gonna be doing a little tier list. That sounds like a lot of fun with no controversy whatsoever. I wonder how I'm late. Okay. I'm just stalling time just so more people can arrive. I know people are just getting off school now, or like they're about ready to be out of school now, or like those who are the US are. So now we just stall for time. So anyways, how's it going, Blue, Griffin, and Bread? You guys chilling? Also enjoy some Big Red music? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, people still have school right now, so yeah, like. But yeah, we got some nice little weapons here. We're starting from shooters to rollers to yeah, etc. 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 I will also probably make this into a video as well, so that would be cool. Yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. We're hard chilling, hard chilling, hard chilling. But yeah, I'm gonna might as well start recording. All right, but yeah, but before I actually start making this tier list, just know that I'm not everything on this tier list might not be 100% accurate. Just saying that now because I even though I am a salmon runner does not mean like I know absolutely everything about every single weapon in the game, even though I kind of do. Right. So okay, obviously we're just gonna start from all the shooters. Then we're gonna go onto the rollers, the chargers, the splatlings, the blasters, the sloshers, the dualies, the brellas, the stringers, and then the splatanas. And then we'll probably talk about the new one. Like we're talking about the Dreadringer, the heavy edit splatling, and obviously the new Grisco dualies that everyone's speculating that it might actually be. All right, here we go. All right. So as we're just gonna start, we're gonna start with the junior. I wonder how. Here's the deal about Junior. Junior is very fine what it is right now. It's ink it has one of the best ink efficiency in the game. Like or you know what I mean. Like its ink efficiency is absolutely amazing. Which means it can throw bombs to kill flyfish fast or mudmouth fast or anything to do with the bomb. It can do it way better than any other weapon in the game. Its paint output is very decent. The only problem is it doesn't. The main weapon itself just doesn't deal a lot of damage, and it doesn't have good range, and it just can't fight in general against the Salmonids, even though that's not really a big problem. But it can. But the fact that I can just throw bombs way easier and its ink efficiency is really good. It even has decent paint on top of all that. Like this weapon's very solid, very opinionized. This weapon's very solid. All right, normal vanilla splatter shot, very decent as well. Basically, it just has it can fight better. It has more range, deals more damage. Except its ink efficiency is not as good as the juniors, so I can't throw bombs as well. Which, in my opinion, is basically a trade-off at that point. Which would argue me putting both of these weapons in the same tier. All right, how's it going, user? Yeah, we're gonna go through these by really quickly because like I'm actually putting this into a video as well. Wait, hold on, let me give me a second. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys can hear any background sound from me, but yeah, whatever. All right, so NZAP. NZAP's not that good. I'm gonna say this now. NZAP is not as good as people think it is. NZAP in Salmon Run is very mid. Its damage output is worse than splatter shots. Its ink efficiency is like the splatter shots, which means it can't throw bombs as efficiently as Splatter Shot Junior. Its paint is way better, but painting isn't the most important thing when it comes to Salmon Run. But it is nice, obviously, so you want that. It's like you're more like plate safe support weapon, which isn't the best thing in Salmon Run right now. Ooh. All right, speaking of support, Aerospray. Aerospray is actually not that bad in Salmon Run. Aerospray is actually very decent in Salmon Run. How's it going, Reese? But anyways, Aerospray, for those, okay, I've told a bunch of content creators this already, but the Aerospray has deals more damage than Splash. Like Aerospray is better than Splash when it comes to damage per second. Like Splash does like 316 and Aerospray does like 330. It's very minimal, but Aerospray does dish out more damage than Splash, which I find very funny. That's genuinely very. I find that like one of the most funniest things. Like one of the best weapons in the game in PvP is worse than a weapon that's meant for painting. Okay, anyways, we'll get back to splash in a second. But anyways, arrow spray is very alright. Its damage output is not that is okay. Its painting power is absolutely amazing, which like I said, it's not as important, but it's still a thing. Its ink efficiency is actually pretty good as well. It's just like there's just better options in it, but it's not a bad weapon itself. Alright, sploosh. Easy. That is so easy right there. That is an easy X tier. Its damage output, insane. One of the it's actually Sploosh-O-Matic has the highest DPS out of all the shooters in the game, by far, no contest. Sploosh has insane damage output. Its paint output also really good. So accurate deal damage, it paints very well. Its ink efficiency is also it's not that bad. And the only problem about the Sploosh is that its range. Obviously, Sploosh's range is absolutely horrendous. One of the shortest ranged weapons in the game, but that doesn't stop it as being like it's one of the fastest shooters in the game. I don't know how to clarify that, but it's one of the fastest shooters in the game. So pair it with one of the fastest shooters in the game with high damage output, the highest damage output, very good paint, and very good ink efficiency. It's Sploosh definitive X tier right there. All right, see, hey Oreo, and see you later, Oreo. By the way, guys, don't worry about like this. This is what I genuinely find in like in the summer. I know Salmon Run is not a very popular game mode, but like this is what I would use to like help me. Oh wait, I should play this rotation, or oh wait, I should probably skip this rotation. But yeah, this rotation, like some of these weapons, I like if I see Sploosh in a rotation, I automatically think it's fine. Like the Sploosh is just that good. All right, Splash. Splat, even though there's a bunch of characteristics about Splash that makes it really good, it's a lightweight, it's mobile, and no jump RNG. Jump RNG does not matter in Salmon Run whatsoever. I don't know why you need jump RNG for Salmon Run, but I mean, maybe every once in a while you might need it, but it's not the best thing in the world. And like I said, Splash's DPS. Splash has less DPS than Aerospray, which again I find very funny. Like Splash's DPS is actually less than Aerospray. Like it's actually like way funnier than it needs to be. I don't. By the way, like I said, you don't have to trust everything that I say in this because I'm not like I even though I know a lot about Salmon Run, like everything I put on here might not be 100% true. All right, Splatter Shot Pro. Oh yeah, by the way, another thing, this tier list is not ordered. So like you see how Junior is higher than Splatter Shot. That does not mean Junior is better than Splatter Shot. They're not gonna be ordered. I'm too lazy to order them. Oh yeah, here's the deal about you guys are very familiar with the Splatoon Series tournament. That tournament is only meant for Splatubers and Splatubers only. Like I want to keep that tournament to only Splatubers. So so for those who are not Splatuber, I am very sorry. But like it is meant like that tournament is specifically meant for Splatubers. I'm sorry about that. All right, so Splatter Shot Pro. No idea where this thing actually goes. Like I think it's between A and B tier, but I have to put it in one of the two. Because Best Pro is not that. I think it's I'm very hesitant to put this here because it's definitely better than Aerospray and Splash and Zap, but it's worse than Splattershot and Splattershot Junior. I'm gonna put it in A tier for now. For now, I'm gonna put it in A tier because Splattershot Pro, it's your all-around weapon. Its range is alright. Its damage is alright. Its paint output is alright. It's just alright at everything. So I get like I was thinking about putting it's like low A but high B for Splattershot Pro. Splattershot Pro is not the worst thing in the world. So I'm just gonna keep it in A for now. Jet Squelcher. This thing's okay. Its range is insane. We all know that. Its damage output is not that good. Its paint output is alright. Its ink efficiency is alright. It's just all right, but except it's basically this, but with it's basically Sparta Shot Pro, but with more range but less damage, and damage is more of a priority than range. No, we're not making more tiers. We're not making more tiers for his tier list. It's X, S, A, B, C, and then probably F. Let's change to F. Yeah, we'll change to the F. Might as well. But yeah, Jet Squelcher is basically Sparta Shot Pro, but with more range and less damage. 52 Gal. Very solid. Actually, I'm thinking about putting it here. Damage output, very good. Pain output, very alright. Ink efficiency, pretty good. Damage output, pretty good. This thing's actually the only thing about it is its fire rate, and fire rate doesn't really matter too much doesn't really matter that much. How's it going, Venera? Like, I'm debating whether I should actually put this here. Griffin, we'll get to my favorite weapon. Don't worry, I'm gonna gosh all over this weapon when we get to it. But yeah, 52 Gal, very good. I think it's probably low S, high A, so I'm just gonna keep an S for now because we need an S tier shooter. Speaking of S tier shooter, 96. 96 is basically 52 but better. Except it's a little bit more ink efficient and it's a little bit slower. But its damage output, its range, very good. Oh, okay. No, Griffin, it's okay. If you have to leave, Griffin, then go ahead and leave. It's okay. You can always just watch the VOD. It's alright. But yeah, anyways, 96 Gal, very, very good. Very good. Like, it's one of the better shooters I've seen. It's better than Junior. Because its damage, it's better, like, damage output over the vanilla Splatter Shot is enough to make it S tier. Because it also has decent pain output and it's good. Splatter Shot Nova. Easy. That's an easy C tier. Splatter Shot Nova is if Splatter Shot Pro had a kid that had less damage, less range, but better pain output. And like I said, pain output is not the best thing ever, but its range is very okay. Its damage output is very okay. Like, if I saw this weapon in a summer rotation, I'm like, that's fine, that's whatever. This weapon's not that, it's very meh. What else can I say about this weapon? Like, this weapon, like, this weapon's ink efficiency is alright, but like all these other shooters' ink efficiency is also alright. Oh yeah, I guess one thing, Venera, the reason why Sploosh is X tier is it has the highest DPS, one of the highest DPSs in the game. Like, actually, it has the highest DPS out of all the shooters. Its DPS is higher than 52, 96. It's the highest DPS by far. The only problem about Sploosh is its range, but like, it makes up for it for its acceleration. It's the fastest shooter in the game as well. Like, even if it's the shortest range, but also has the fastest like movement in the game. Its damage output is insane. Its ink efficiency is really good, and its pain output is also really good as well. Like, it's basically everything. It does everything except to make up and then just a sacrifice for range. So yeah, that's why Sploosh is X. All right, next up, Squeezer. Squeezer is very solid. It has 2 fire modes, so which makes it very flexible. It has a painting mode and it has a tap fire damaging mode. Its damage mode is all right. I think it's about like Splatter Shot Pro. Squeezer's tap firing mode is like that deals more damage is like Splatter Shot Pro. And then its painting mode, it's somewhere around more like it's worse. It's like worse than NZAP and Splash. It's like its painting mode is all right, but it's there. So the fact that it's even there and the fact that it can like somewhat paint decently well immediately puts this like A tier. That's easy. L3. L3 is fine. It's fine. Its damage output is okay. It's actually very mobile. For a semi-auto that shoots in bursts of 3, it's actually way more mobile than it should be. Its damage output is fine. Yeah, its painting is actually really good. L3's painting is actually very decent. Like, people underestimate like semi-autos like painting, but like L3's painting is actually pretty decent. So yeah. And L3's damage output and its range is very mediocre, so yeah, B tier sounds right for it. How's it going, Beku? All right, H3. I'm putting in. I don't know much about the semi-autos, so I'm just keeping it both in B tier. But the deal about H3 is that H3 has no jump has very minimal jump RNG. It deals more damage. Its pan output is, I think, about the same. I don't know. If someone can prove me wrong, then go ahead, because like I'm actually not too sure about semi-autos in Salmon Run or in general. Its damage output is a little bit better. It's just a little bit slower, but it also deals more damage. So basically, it sacrifices mobility and efficiency for damage and range. So I think it's just it might, I don't know, like more range. It's more range and damage, but it's slower and more efficient. So I'm not too sure where to put these, because like I said, I don't know about these semi-autos. And I think, and those are all the semi-autos. Next up is a roller, Sprout Roller. Hey, there, trust me, there are two rollers that are significantly better than Splat Roller. Like Splat Roller is like the middle of the bunch here. The Splat Roller can obviously crush chums. It can crush glowflies. It can crush small fry. Like it's very good at doing that job. But its damage output is okay. It's not the best at dealing damage. Its range is okay. It can't really make a huge impact when there's like a bunch of salmons around. So, but it can also like it can also defend you off against glowflies, grillers, and all that stuff. So it's A tier sounds fine. Karma Roller. Actually, no. Karma Roller. One of the worst summer weapons in the game. Karma Roller is really bad. Really, really bad. It's horrible. This Karma Roller is horrible in Summer Run. It can't even crush chums. Its damage output is horrendous. Its painting is not that good either. And its range is not that good either. The only thing this thing can do is protect you from grillers. But that's basically it. It can't really do anything else. This weapon is not that good. So yeah. Now, I don't know why this weapon got above. Dynamo Roller should not be this good. Dynamo Roller is insane in Salmon Run. It is one of the best weapons in the game. Like, Dynamo is insane. It's the best roller in Salmon Run by far. It's rolling with the Dynamo Roller, it does 400. That one-shots Cohawks. Its vertical flick, it deals enough damage to take care of steelheads, which is one of the problems about Dynamo. But just one vertical flick for the Dynamo, then that steelhead is dead, including with everything else. Like, even though it's slow, that like doesn't mean it's bad. Like, this thing deals insane damage. Like, its DPS is not that great, but like you don't need DPS when you can just roll with the Dynamo. So yeah, Dynamo, easy X tier. Easy X tier for Dynamo. Flingza, S. Literally the Flingza's vertical flick is what saves this weapon. Flingza's vertical flick, it's great paint, it does 300 damage. That one-shot steelheads. Flingza vertical flick does 300 damage, which does a lot of damage. That literally one-shot steelheads. It two-shots scrappers. Like it two-shots a lot of bosses that have at least like 600 hit points, which is like, yeah, scrappers. I can't think of any boss off the top of my head, but yeah, because I need to talk about these other kids. All right, Big Swig. This weapon would have been here, but they buffed it. This weapon got the buff that this thing needed. It got Big Swig's roll damage got increased to 100. So it now crushes chubs. That automatically makes this weapon very alright. Actually, it's actually competing with Splat Roller for like which one's better. Like honestly, it could have been like this, but ooh, there's some things about Big Swig I like more than Splat Roller. The only thing about Big Swig is that Big Swig is not very ink efficient. Like the only way Big Swig because you can roll for a very long time with Big Swig. Like Big Swig can probably roll for like a whole minute, and it'll just probably run out of ink by then. But its horizontal flick is not that good. It's very okay for painting, but it's not that good damage wise. Its vertical flick is actually really good. Like Big Swig's vertical flick is actually insanely good. But I think ultimately I'm gonna put it here because like it's a vertical flick. It's horizontal. Big Swig's horizontal flick is not that good. It just paints, but like it can already paint like, but just by rolling. But even though rolling with any roller in the game is not really that good. But I am really thinking about doing it like this. But yeah, alright, anyways, that is all the rollers. We're gonna move on to brushes. Brush, ink brush. I don't know why this brush didn't get a buff when this brush got a buff. This brush got a buff, but not this one. Ink brush really, because I thought Octobrush was already better than ink brush before Octobrush's Salmon Run buff. But no, anyways, ink brush. It's fast, it's mobile, it's ink efficient, and it paints. Problem is, its damage output is horrendously bad. Ink brush's damage output is not good. It is bad. Like I think it's not even that good. Like it is so bad. It's actually funny. How's it going, Amari? But yeah, if it just got a small damage buff, this would immediately be up here. But like its damage output is that bad. All right. Anyways, Octobrush. Octobrush is very solid now. Very solid. I'm thinking about putting an A, but ultimately I think putting it here is a little bit better because its consistency. The Octobrush's damage consistency is not that good. Like obviously, I think everyone knows that. Like everyone who plays competitive knows this by now. Like Octobrush's damage consistency is not that good. But Octobrush can do something. It has decent paint. Its ink efficiency is very decent. It's basically heavier. It's heavier and better than the ink brush. Like yeah, that just makes sense. And its range, and it has more range as well. So yeah, paintbrush. Paintbrush is insane. Paintbrush is insane. Insanely good. Like paintbrush is actually really good. I was thinking about putting paintbrush up here, but I think that might take a bit too much. Paintbrush is really good. Like I don't think you guys know how much DPS the paintbrush has. It's more than everything in A tier. Paintbrush's paint output is insanely good. But that doesn't mean like obviously it has problems. It has ink efficiency stuff and all that. Well, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Okay. But like I said, like paintbrush is out. Its paint output is good. Its damage output is amazing. Problem is, it's not very ink efficient, and its range is okayish. So I think putting is but its damage output is really good. Really good paint output, really good damage for paintbrush. All right, so that's all the brushes. We're gonna move on to the chargers now. Splat charger. Very solid. Very average. Just like how like the standard splat charger is in A tier, so is the standard splat roller and standard splatter shot. Like all the standard weapons are very decent. They're very alright. Okay, I think my family's talking, and I am recording this as well, so I kind of don't want. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Amari. I was actually thinking about putting it like this. This was I was thinking about putting Big Swig in A. And Big Swig's actually very decent in summer now, but I think ultimately I think this seems a little bit safer for now. If someone wants to disagree with me, then like okay, like there's probably because I definitely see some arguments seeing that Big Swig is like way better right now. Especially like Big Swig's actually really fast. Big Swig's faster than Splat Roller. I might actually switch it later. Who knows? Okay, anyways, back to Splat Charger. Splat Charger, very average. Very average, like Splat Roller. And Vanilla Splatter Shot. Like, for a standard Splat Charger, yeah, it makes sense. Alright? E-Leader, easy. E-Leader is insane. E-Leader is insane. This thing does 600 damage per shot. Do you know what? 600 damage per shot. That one-shots every single boss in the game, except for Big Shot. Literally Big Shot and, well, obviously, like, Fish Stick. But, like, this thing one-shots everything in the game, except Big Shot. And, obviously, Kozina and Ouroboros. But, yeah, but this thing, it just goes to town. And meanwhile, Bamboo. Yeah, Bamboo is better than Carpet Roller. Definitely. Like, Bamboo is actually very fine. It deals 180 damage per shot, which is very good at killing bosses. Because that's a 5-6 shot. No, that's a six. How many? That's a 6 shot against big shot, and it charges very fast as well. So basically, like if you're going up against a big shot with a bamboo, the big shot would die in literally like 7 seconds max, because like bamboo's charge time is not that long. Unfortunately, because of like a bunch of other like fish stick, unfortunately because of fish stick, flipper flopper, or any other boss that paints a lot, the bamboo would be like the bamboo was actually pretty good in Splatoon 2 Salmon Run, but now with definitely because of more weapon choices and also like more bosses that hinders the bamboo just goes here. I'm sorry, like I was thinking about bamboo going here, but bamboo doesn't pierce. Bamboo needs to pierce. If bamboo pierces, this easy, but no, it doesn't pierce. So yeah. I mean, the bamboo's full charge doesn't take that long to charge. It's only like a couple extra frames, which isn't too much of a big deal. Oh well, I've no, wait, Drizzlers only have. Hold on. Drizzler, I thought Drizzler only has 600. I thought Drizzler only has 600. Hold on, let me check. Let me check this up. I'm gonna take a look at this real quick. I'm pretty sure Drizzler only has 600, or maybe a little bit less than that. I don't know. There's a lot of because like there's a lot of bosses that have the same amount of hit points. Like steel eels, scrappers, like they have the same amount of health. And my freaking family is so goddamn loud. My family is so freaking loud, and I had to record this. Yo, how's it going, Fire? Drizzler has 500, really? Maybe it's because I keep using the Drizzle Torpedo. Like, I always use the Drizzle Torpedo against the against the Drizzler. Like, I'm just so used to shooting the Drizzle Torpedo back at the Drizzler. So, like, maybe it's just my skill thing that just doesn't make me think about, like, Mary Poppins HP. Yeah, I call it Mary Poppins, so yeah. Well, let me check this. While my freaking family is talking so loud while I'm trying to record and stream. That's very nice. Okay, let me check. I don't think it's... Man, is it really? I mean, I can't really check now, but that's crazy. That's crazy, if that's the case. But yeah, but that regardless, E-liter. I mean, if it's not one shot, then it's a 2-shot. E-liter 2 shots, the Drizzler then, which isn't like. But then at that point, Drizzler 2. I mean, not Drizzler. The E-liter 2 shots, big shot, flipper flopper with its armor. Like it's either a one. It's E-liter's either one shot or 2-shot everything. So yeah, it's very good. Oh gosh, Oreo and Fire are both in the same stream chat. I wonder what's gonna happen. No, I'm kidding. I can't. All right, Squiffer, very good. Squiffer is actually very good. Squiffer is better than Splat Charger in every way. It charges faster, it paints better, it charges faster. It can charge in midair at full speed, which already makes it better, and it deals the same amount of damage as Splat Charger. Okay, that was yeah. My family just I don't think my family understands the concept of streaming whatsoever. So yeah, like I need to move my setup to my room so I don't ever get disturbed by my family while I'm streaming or recording. Like that would be very nice. All right. Anyways, Squiffer, like I've already said, its damage output is better than Splat Charger. It can charge even it can charge faster than Splat Charger. It can charge in midair. Its pain output is arguably better than Splat Charger. The only difference between Splat Charger, the only thing that Splat Charger has over Squiffer is longer range. But range isn't too much of a deal in Salmon Run, so that's why Squiffer takes the edge here easily. How's it going, child? All right, GooTuber's next. GooTuber's actually all right. GooTuber is way better than people think. So GooTuber, here's the deal about GooTuber. GooTuber, you should not be full charging. GooTuber tap shots has a higher DPS than GooTuber full charges, because GooTuber's full charges actually does 300 damage, just like Squiffer and Splat Charger. But GooTuber's tap shots, it's 80 damage. 80 damage per tap shot, which means it one-shots stinger pots. It one-shots stinger pots. If you keep tap shooting at the stinger, at each and every pot, it one-shots all of them. Which means, and here's the deal, if you charge the GooTuber for a tiny bit, the GooTuber, I'm sorry. Like, the GooTuber can't, like, GooTuber only, if you partial charge GooTuber, it probably automatically does 100 damage. Which means it one-shots chumps. And the reason why I edge GooTuber over Bamboo is because GooTuber can pierce. GooTuber can pierce, unlike Bamboo. That's why I put, because honestly, I think these charges are basically the same thing almost, except GooTuber can pierce, and that is a huge edge over Bamboo. All right, this is probably okay. This is probably the only weapon in the game, or like the only class in the game that has two. No, it's not. Never mind. I take that back. Snipe Rider had a major glow up. This weapon is this weapon just got buffed with steroids. You guys, for those who don't know how insane Snipe Rider is now, it does 1,000 damage. 1,000 damage on all 5 charges. That basically one-shots everything. It does 1,000 damage now with all 5 shots. It's that crazy. Like, that just and it has range. Oh wait, it probably doesn't one-shot mobs, doesn't it? Okay. Actually, I don't know, but this thing has insane damage output for no reason. I don't know how. I don't know why they buffed the Snipe Rider so much, but Snipe Rider does 1,000 more than 1,000 damage if you hit all 5 shots. This thing's insane. It does more damage than E-Liter now. I was like, beforehand, it used to deal like about the same amount of damage as E-Liter, but now it. And also another thing that makes me want to put it here is it doesn't pierce. Actually, I might actually put Sniper Rider here. It doesn't pierce. I just realized it doesn't pierce. Hold up. But 1,000 damage. 1,000 damage. Do you know how it like? But it doesn't pierce. I'm like debatably like now that I'm very hesitant by the fact that this thing just can't pierce. But it's literally the definition of a boss killer. Like, this thing just kills bosses. It shreds kings. It just can't pierce. What do you guys think? I wonder what my chat thinks about Sniper Rider. Does its 1,000 damage per 1,000 damage per shot, or like per charge, make it worth putting this thing in X tier? Or does the fact that it pierce make it worse? How's it going, Runa? Like, Sniper is insane. Like, its damage output is insane. Inside, like 1,000 damage is nothing to scoff at. No, not 1,000 damage per shot. 1,000 damage per charge. Like, for all 5 shots, it'll deal more than 1,000 damage. Like, how much does it actually do? It does 200, which means it two shots Cohawks, it 3 shots medium health bosses. Like, that's nothing to scoff at. Like, do you guys think 180? Is it really 180? I thought it was at least 200. I know it's less than 300, but is it really only 180 per shot? I thought it was more than 200, that's why. right? Hold on, I need to fact check this. Hold on, give me a second. Let me check this. Let's see if it'll load. Yeah, it does 240. It does 240 damage now per shot. 240 damage. That's 1,200 damage. It does 1,200 damage. That's how much damage it does with all 5 shots. 1,200 damage because it does 240 damage per shot on a full charge. Oh, yo, child, is it your birthday? Yo, child, is it your birthday? I mean, like, I'm assuming it's someone's birthday today, apparently. I'm sorry. Okay, I have to put this here. Because, yeah, that basically means this sniper rifle can one-shot anything in the game with a full charge. Well, not really one-shot anything in the game, but it can full charge anything in the game at that point. guys, I know you guys are usually off topic when I'm streaming, but like this is the one time where I don't want you guys off topic. Yo, happy birthday, Chaldo. Happy birthday. Yo, how's it going, Jodo? How's it going? But yeah, seriously though, do you guys agree that Snipe Rider is X or S tier? Like, I genuinely think it might be X due to the fact that Snipe Rider just does 1,200 damage. 1,200 damage. The only reason why I think it's not that good is because it doesn't pierce. Like, but is the fact that Snipe Rider doesn't pierce make it the reason why it's only S and not X? All right, we're gonna keep it in S tier for now. I'm pretty sure some arguments might come up for Snipe Rider being X tier later, but I think S tier will be fine for Snipe Rider. All right, normal heavy splat link. I might put it right here, but I think right here sounds good. All right, heavy splat link. The standard splat link goes in the same place with the standard charger, standard roller, and standard splatter shot. Like heavy splat, it's very standard. It's very solid. Its damage output is very good. Its pain output is very, very decent. Its ink efficiency is all right. Like it's very solid. It's very solid at everything. It doesn't excel at anything, but it doesn't like it's not the worst at anything either. So very standard, and it's A tier. So yeah, very agreeable. Hydra goes in X. Hydra is an easy X tier. Very easy X tier for Hydra. Do you guys... Okay, here's the deal about Hydra. Hydra is very slow. Hydra is very ink efficient. However, Hydra has insane range. It has one of the highest DPSs in the game. By the way, for those who don't know, when you full charge a Hydra, it does 60 damage per bullet. Per bullet, it does 60 damage per shot. Like per ink bullet, it does 60 damage. Like Hydra is insane. Like I think one of the highest DPSs in the game. I think the highest. Which yeah, 900 DPS. Yes, like it's that good. It's very good for killing bosses as well. Like Hydra is so good. All right, mini splat link. I debatably want to put it here or here. I think it probably goes here more. I mean, you can argue it can go here or here. I mean, it would be very solid overall. Like obviously, its damage output is not as good as the rest of the splat links. It charges faster, which means it's more mobile, and it's more ink efficient, which means, and it also I think it paints just as well. but I think its DPS is not the best thing, so I think putting it below the normal Splatling would be fine. I think here is a fine place for Mini. Do you guys agree with this? Do you guys agree with Mini Splatling at B tier? Nah, there's no D tier. We don't need a D tier. We're going straight to F. Weapons that fail to be a Salmon Run weapon. But yeah, do you guys agree that this is B? Mini Splatling's B. Like, what do you guys think? Other than talking about what you guys are doing, other than being off topic like usual. Speaking of Nautilus. Nautilus is also the same case as Nautilus. Huh. Fire, you already know what's off topic. You should know. I don't know why you're asking the one like what's being off topic. Why are you the one? Nautilus though, it's very. I think it's like Splattershot Pro. It's very similar to Splattershot Pro to where like it's worse than this, but it's better than this. So like ultimately, like it could be in either one. I think here would fit it better though, because its unique charge hold makes it be able to fight better. I think this seems right. How do you guys think about this? Do you guys think this is? I mean, I forgot. I can't really ask you guys because apparently you guys aren't very knowledgeable about Salmon Run, or according to okay, you know, fine. Yeah, I think we'll keep Knowledge at 8. Knowledge at 8 seems right. All right, ballpoint. Ballpoint, very good. I'm thinking about ballpoint being an X, but I think S tier might. Oh, you want to answer Joe? Or I'll let you answer the blaster then next. But after I'm done talking about ballpoint. Anyways, ballpoint. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid between basically a sploosh and like a heavy splat. Because it has ballpoint has two firing modes. A close range firing mode that does insane damage. Like I think it competes with sploosh with insane damage. And it also has a long range firing mode which deals a little bit less than heavy, I think. But it also paints really well. Its ink efficient is very good. It's basically a slower version of Sploosh that also has a long range firing mode. Which makes you think I want to put it here, but I think here seems more appropriate. I think this here seems. I'm thinking about putting this here, honestly, but like, we're having too many X tier weapons, so like arguably a lot of these weapons seem like sniper could go higher. Mini Splatling can go higher. Big Swig can go higher. Like there's so many arguments for so many weapons that can go higher. All right, Jodom, I want you to guess which tier the normal blaster is in. What do you think, Jodom? Which tier do you think the normal blaster is in? Okay, Jonas says A. Fire says B. I think it's A. Yeah. I think I do lean a bit more towards B though, but I think it's A overall. Like it's very standard. It's the standard blaster. It's in the same tier as the standard heavy. Same tier as the standard split standard charger. Same tier as the standard roller. Same tier as the standard splatter shot. It's very standard. Maybe. But actually I might put this here. Because now that I'm thinking about no, I don't think Luna is that good. Luna is not. Okay, here's the deal. X tier weapons are definitively what makes a rotation already decent. Like Luna Blaster does not make a rotation automatically decent. I'll get to Luna Blaster once we get to Luna Blaster, but actually, yeah, we'll keep Blaster at B tier. Blaster is very solid all around, except it can't paint. Its range is mediocre. Its ink efficiency is okay-ish. Its range is very mediocre. It's very mediocre everything, except it doesn't have anything it excels at. Its damage output is also very mediocre. It's just very okay-ish at everything. So B tier sounds very alright for it. Range Blaster on hand, A tier. We'll give Range Blaster the higher tier. It does more damage. It has more range. It's slower, sure, but like that extra damage and it paints slightly better, kind of ish. I mean, blasters in general just can't paint, so like I don't know what I'm saying. But Range Blaster, more damage, more range. It can paint farther, sure. Its ink efficiency is worse than Blaster, but that's not the worst thing about it, honestly. So yeah, I think Range Blaster in A tier seems fine. Luna Blaster also gets A. Here's the wrong thing about Luna Blaster. Luna Blaster does a lot of damage. It has a massive AoE effect. Luna Blaster's AoE is insanely good. The problem, it's slow and it has no range. I mean, it has okay-ish range, but the fact that it's slow and it doesn't have that much range hinders it a lot. And it can't paint the fastest either. I mean, it shoots fast. Its DPS is actually pretty good. Honestly, it's better than Range Blaster. It's definitely better than Range Blaster. But like, it doesn't have any definitive qualities about itself that makes me want to put it higher. Unlike ballpoint, a ballpoint has two different firing modes. That one, it paints and it deals a lot of damage, and it has a long range fire mode. Like, and that's just S tier. But Sniper Rider just deals a lot of damage in general, and it's only S tier. Squiffer it's just the fact that it just excels at a lot of things. Like, its range is good, its damage is good, its paint output is good. Like Paintbrush, even though it's slow, it deals a crap ton of damage, and it paints very well. And its ink efficiency is not that bad, but like it's not that good. But like, whatever. But Luna Blaster doesn't really have any of that. That's why Luna Blaster is, I'm putting it more in A tier. Clash goes in B. Clash Blaster is very okay-ish. I think it's very okay-ish. It's not the best thing in the world. Its damage output is very mediocre. Its paint output, its range is very mediocre. Its AoE effect is really good though. Really good. It's what makes Clash Blaster one of the better lesser clearers in the game. Its Clash is really good at clearing lessers. But dude, Clash Blaster can't even one-shot chumps. It can't even one-shot chumps. I mean, it makes sense because it fires so fast, but like its range also sucks. But obviously, it's not C tier though. C tier is like, no, it's definitely at least B tier. All right, Rapid Blaster. You guys have no idea how god awful Rapid Blasters are in Salmon Run. They are really, really bad. Rapid Blaster is really bad. Sure, it has decent range, it has AoE effect, and it shoots relatively fast, but it can't paint. Its damage output is not that good as people think. Oh yeah. Also, same case goes for Pro as well. I mean, I could go with this. This seems a little bit more appropriate, but like, might as well just put them together. Like, both of these weapons are not that good. I mean, bottom line is that both of these weapons suck. Right? Yeah, Rapid Pro is garbage. I mean, I could argue, you guys could argue that it could be C tier, which I do agree with. It could be C tier, but like I said, I just put them together because why not? But yeah, bottom line, both of these blasters suck. They suck. Both of these, they both suck. S Blast, on the other hand, oh crap, hold on. Oh crap, wait, what does it look like? Hold up, I messed it up. Hold up, I actually scrolled up. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. S Blast, on the other hand, I don't know how they thought about S Blast and making it one of the best blasters in the game for Salmon Run. Like S Blast is good. S Blast is really good. It has two firing modes. One of them is short range AoE effect, and one of them is farther ranged, like that focus on farther targets. And they both deal the same amount of damage. It deals 300 damage per shot. 300. That one shot steelheads. That two shots, steel eels and scrappers. Like it's actually S Blast is actually really good. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any factors that make it X tier. Like even though S Blast is the best blaster, it doesn't have any defining qualities which makes it X tier. Like it's just a very good, like it's like Squiffer. It's like Squiffer. It's very good. It's so good that like, but it doesn't have any defining qualities that makes it like this. So that's why I think S tier for S Blast sounds good to me. I mean, S Blast is an S tier, and it makes sense, right? Like, all right, on to sloshers. Yeah, this feels right. Okay, normal slosher. The default slosher got a buff, which means like before the buff, I would put it here, but now it's here. Very appropriate. It's along with the splat charger, heavy splat wing, like vanilla splatter shot, and like it's a standard slosher. Like standard stuff, it's going to be in the same tier, so like, it just makes sense. Very easily, yeah. Oh yeah, ink brush is down here because yeah of what reset. Yeah, it's low DPS and very low range. It's fast. It's very ink efficient and it can paint, but like it needs that damage. Like without its damage, like yeah, it just can't do that well. So yeah, default slosher, very standard, very decent. It's very decent, and I can talk about a lot of like very like all right, it's fine. I'll have it as a weapon. It's not bad. It's that kind of slosher. All right, try slosher. I want to put this in A. I want to put this in B though. Tri-Slosher is very meh, but it's also have a faster fire rate. But its range, its paint, its I think its range is the main problem about this weapon. If there's one weapon that needs range for it to help, it's definitely Tri-Slosher. Tri-Slosher needs range for it to help, but it just doesn't have it. But its fire rate and its damage output is very decent. What do you guys think? If you guys were to make this tier list right now, where do you think this Tri-Slosher would go? And of course, you guys are saying it's. Of course, you guys are going off topic. A really? Ooh. You guys are saying A? Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'll go with it. I'll go with A. Yeah. Anyways, but like the thing about Tri-Slosher is that its paint output is okay. Its range is not that good. Its damage output very decent. Its fire rate very decent. Also, it's a little bit more mobile than like in the standard Slosher and all that because of its like faster fire rate. So yeah. Machine. No, it goes here. Easy. No. Machine goes here. Machine easily goes here. I mean, in the right hands, it goes here. But like for those for like no from like a normal like typical everyday Salmon Run player, the Slosh Machine would go here. But I'm putting it here because in the right hands, Machine can be really decent. For those who are wondering, the Machine has 2 hitboxes. That second hitbox makes this Machine A tier. Because that hitbox, it 2 shots, fish stick. 2 shots, fish stick. Because the thing about Slosh Machine and fish sticks, if you shoot like closer to the stick, it clears like 3 to 4 small fry on that fish stick. Yeah. Wait, you guys didn't know that? that second hitbox, one shot small fry. So if you can abuse that second hitbox, like the second, like the swirling hitbox that deals less damage and all that, that one shot, it can do something, and it does, and it will have an AOE effect that just it will do less damage. The second hitbox deals less damage, but its main hitbox does more damage than Slosher. Because Machine does a little bit more than 150. I'm not sure how it does more than 150. I know that it does. I think it does 170. I think Sloshing Machine does 170. All right, see you later, Ismail. Now the deal is about Machine dealing 170. That 2 shots, steelheads. That 3 shots. But like the deal is, it's like I said, its second AOE hitbox, it 1-shot small fry. Like it's actually very good at taking care of, like Sloshing Machine can take care of fish sticks very well. That's why I'm thinking like the Machine might actually be A. AOE means area of effect, which means like bombs. Bombs explode. The explosion has an AOE effect, area of effect, like around the bomb because it explodes. But like something like bamboo, that does not have an area of effect. So because it doesn't pierce, so that's why bamboo is not area of effect, and neither is Snipe Rider. I mean, like, I wonder what Hasmi's going to think about this. A lot of people are probably thinking this goes here. I have a feeling a lot of people are thinking this weapon goes here. Am I right? You guys think you guys probably agree with this, but I think this. But honestly, it could go here. The thing about Blob Blobber, it paints. It's really good damage output, good range, and its ink efficiency isn't the worst thing in the world. The problem is it can't really deal with stuff that's in the air or that anything that moves a lot unless the Blob Blobber like just knows what they're doing. All right, we'll put it here. I think here. All right, fine. We'll put it here. All right. Well, all right. You guys have won me over. Blob Blobber goes in S because, like I've said, its damage output is really good. Its pain output really good. Its range very good. Problem is, it has no defining factor of like making it an X tier. And yes, that's another thing. It feels slow. Like that's another problem about it. But like I said, it has a lot of positives over negatives. So like that, it kind of makes it feels homely putting this in S. I mean, the reason why it feels slow is because it probably has a lot of range. Like its range is good. So yeah, we'll probably argue that I could go in A in future, but S probably seems fine enough for now. Speaking of S, if it wasn't for the fact that Explosher one shots or like the Explosher is really good against Flyfish and Mudmouth, this thing would go to here. Splasher is just okay. But because the fact that it one-shots Flyfish and Mudmouth, or like it can, or like it's very effective against it, puts Exploser here. Also, another bonus thing about Exploser, it can paint walls very well. Like this thing is very good at painting walls. But like literally, this weapon would be here if Exploser was actually a decent weapon. But because like Exploser is not that good in general. But it's just the fact that it can deal with Flyfish and Mudmouse very effectively. That is what makes this weapon very decent, or very good. How's it going, Easy G? I think this fits. This probably fits here. How do you guys feel about this? Or you guys are just not gonna say anything because like I'm asking you guys something because this never answers. Beku actually very funny. Beku, that's actually very funny. I kind of agree with that. All right, next up we have the Dualies class. The Dualies class is next, everyone. All right, standard Splat Dualies goes literally in the same tier as standard Splatter Shot, Roller, Charger, Heavy, and Slosher. Literally, it's very standard. It's very decent at everything. It's not as bad as B tier, but it's good. It's very decent at everything. Very good. It also has a dodge rolling mode, which makes it deal more damage. So yeah, Splat Dualies, very decent. Very good. But not like good enough to like put this in S or X tier. Dapples. Insane. Dapples is very good. Like, I don't think you guys know how good Dapples are. For those who don't know, Dapple Dualies is basically Sploosh, but as a dually. And the better thing about Dapple is that it has 2 dodge rolls. And those 2 dodge rolls, it can avoid death. It can deal more damage. It deals more damage than Sploosh, or it can deal more damage than Sploosh. Its paint is alright. Its ink efficiency is alright. Like, again, its only problem about this thing is range. But, like, it has 2 dodge rolls. It's very mobile. It can use its mobility to, like, make up for its range. Dapples have 2 brushes. How's it going, Gamersmith? I think also the only 2 problems Dapples have is its range and probably big shot. But like Dapples should be going out there and killing the big shots. Because if it's insane damage output. Like this thing kills faster than probably Sploosh. It deals more, like Dapples deal more damage than Sploosh. Like you guys don't, like some of you guys probably don't understand like why like damage output is so important. Like the thing about some weapons that you have to be really aggressive with them. And Dapples is definitely a weapon you have to be really aggressive with and know how to play with them. So Dapples easy X tier for me. Now I'm not like, do you guys think that that's right? Like putting Dapples in S only? Really? Really? I really? Are you guys really saying it like? I'm shocked. I'm shocked because Dapples, I think Dapples is the best dualies in the game. by far. Like, I think Dapples is better than the Gals, Wingza, Paintbrush. Yeah, I think this weapon's like better than all, like, maybe arguably it might be worse than maybe some of these weapons, but like Dapples, like I think the Dapples paint output, ink efficiency, and damage output is way better than. All right, actually, you know what? I have an idea. Um, Once I'm done with this tier list, I'm not gonna be finished yet. I'm gonna let you guys determine how good some of these weapons are. So I'm gonna continue putting this in X tier because I think Dapples is insanely good. But I'm gonna let you guys create your own tier list after this, and I want to see how your guys' tier list stacks up. All right, next up, Glugaz. Glugaz is S. Glugaz, okay, Gluga is somewhat slow. Its fire rate is not, it is very mediocre for a dually, but its damage is very good. Its range is very good. I think, like, Glugaz in S, like, its damage up. Not chat tier list, bro. Yo, welcome back, Griffin. But yeah, Glugaz have decent range and decent damage output. It just sacrifices range and slight mobility. Not range and mobility, like paint output and mobility. All right, Dark Tetras. Dark Tetras, yeah, they're not that good, in my opinion. They're not. I mean, they're not bad. They're not like this bad, but I think they're just very meh. You guys did not miss my favorite weapon yet. Oh yeah, Gamersmith. Another the deal about this stream right now is that like I'm also recording at the same time, so like background music might actually like it might mess up when because I'm gonna have to edit this video later. I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna put on music when you guys are making a tier list though. So this will be a video because I actually need a video to put on my channel very soon. So yeah. Hi YouTube, you guys. You're already on YouTube chat. It's okay. We'll get to my. I'll tell you guys what's my main weapon. I'll tell you guys soon. But yeah, anyways, Dark Tetras. It's got four slides. Okay, that's very helpful for survivability. Okay, that's okay. That's cool. Problem is, paint not that good. Range, very meh. Damage output, very meh. Like it's not. It doesn't have good damage output, range, or paint. So yeah, those are the Dark Tetras right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, it does have good mobility. Dark Tetras does have good mobility, but it's like the ink brush. It's very much like the ink brush. Like it's very close. The Dark Tetras is like the ink brush in this case. It needs more damage for the weapon to actually be good. Which its damage is better than ink brush, so that's why Dark Tetras is above ink brush. But like, it doesn't deal. Like it doesn't make an impactful amount of damage. Also, ink brush paints better than Dark Tetras. Tetras range is actually pretty decent, but like, eh. It's probably because I'm comparing it to the next weapon, Dually Squelchers. Dually Squelchers is worse than Dark Tetras in my opinion. Dually Squelchers is not that good. Dually Squelchers is basically Jet Squelcher, but as dualies. It's not that good. It's fine. It's very fine, but like it doesn't have anything that makes it really good. It has decent range. Its paint output is okay. Dually Squelchers looking cool does not mean it's actually a good weapon though. Guys, if you're saying the reason why Dually Squelchers are cool because they're red. Actually, you can argue that Rapid Blaster is actually pink more, but I think it's more red. All right, see you later, Oreo. What do you mean you guys can't see F? Wait, you guys actually not see F tier? Oh! Oh, shoot. Wait, you guys actually can't see F tier. Hold up. Oh, wait. I might need to, like... Hold up. Give me a second. Wait, I messed this up so badly. Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go. That looks... Does that look better? I did not know you guys didn't see it, but... Okay, yeah. Okay, there you go. Like, you guys are saying dually squelches are red, or but so are... Okay, that's gonna make the video a little bit worse, so, yeah. Oh, shoot. Did I record that over... Oh, shoot. That means the recording's messed up too, then. Alright, anyways, on to the umbrellas. Splat umbrella. I'm thinking about putting it here, but it's leaning closer towards here, but I think overall it's probably here. Splat umbrella is actually very good. It's not like weapon defining as like the X tier, but it definitely goes. Definitely does. Unfortunately, because people are not very good at umbrellas, because like obviously umbrellas hasn't really been touched because of the meta in PvP, it should technically go here. But I'd argue it goes here. Oh wait, y'all couldn't see the tier list because... Oh. Y'all couldn't see the tier list because it got extra slots. Wait. Oh, that's why. That's funny. That's why you guys can see it, because of all the extra stuff that I've been putting on here. Like, bruh. Bruh. So ever since I started with sloshers, you guys just couldn't see the F tier. Bro, that's actually so funny. I don't know why I didn't. This is. Griffin. The deal is, I do not know what weapon I made myself. Airplane. Okay, let me explain why Splatbrella is S tier real quick. Splatbrella does about 170 damage. It two shots steel. It two shots steelheads. It three shots cohawks. It wait 170. Wait 170 and then 340 and then 510. Oh yeah, that it has 510 damage, which means it three shots like the lower health bosses. And then its Brella, it does 100 damage. Its Brella shield does 100 damage, which means it's very decent at clearing lessers. Actually, fun fact: if you can do a 1-2 bop with the Splat Brella against Coax. You shoot them twice and then you bop them with the Brella, and the Coax is dead. And the Splat Brella's fire rate isn't the worst thing in the world either. Now, the funny thing is, I do agree that it's probably A tier. I probably think it's A tier, probably, but I think S tier fits it more. Maybe. Splat Brella is like Machine. It's very close to Machine. These two weapons are very similar to each other, except Splat Brella has a shield that also clears lessers. So that's why Brella goes here. Undercover. Undercover goes A. Undercover is actually its Brella shield bump now does 50 damage, which shreds Glowflies. Glowflies gets shredded by Undercover Brella. But other than that niche, it's very okay-ish. It's very okay-ish. Like, its damage output, it's okay-ish. It can paint pretty well, actually. Its range is okay-ish. Its ink efficiency is okay-ish. The shields is very nice. So the fact that it's very okay-ish, but it has some nice qualities to it, makes it A tier. Alright, see you later, Fire. Temprella. This thing does a lot of damage. This thing does a lot of damage. Even it's slow, it's very ink hungry, and it's very awkward to use. This thing is very strong. Its shield has a lot of hit points, so you can protect yourself from missiles and bombs. Like it's basically Splatbrella, but it has a better shield. It's a little bit slower and it deals more damage. And it's a little bit more ink efficient. So basically, the trade-offs are there for both Brillas. The trade-off is there for the Temprella, which makes it better and worse than the Splatbrella. So the fact that they're both in the same tier makes sense. What are you guys doing in chat, bro? All right, on to the stringers. This weapon is so lucky it got buffed. If this weapon wasn't buffed, I would think about putting it here, or like here, or like I was if reflex didn't get buffed, I was thinking about like leaving it here, or even putting it here. Like reflex was not that good. All of a sudden it gets buffed and now it's here. Reflex it has okayish range. It's one of the best painters in the game. Its damage output is very okayish. And its ink efficiency, it has one of the best ink efficiency in the game. So the fact that it has very good paint output, its damage output is okayish, and its ink efficiency is really good. Like this weapon is a little bit, it's stronger than people think. I used to think it was the worst weapon in the game. This weapon, I think this weapon used to be the worst in the game. Worse than these three weapons right here. But like now I've seen more of it. It does 200 damage on a half charge, which is the only charge people should be using. If people are using this weapon incorrectly, then yeah, it goes here. But for those who use the weapon correctly, this thing goes here because it's 200 damage like per like 1.5. It's basically bamboo, but it paints better and it's more ink efficient and it's faster. So yeah, I think putting it in B tier is a little bit. It might be a stretch when people are saying a lot of it should be C tier, but the fact that I'm just comparing this to bamboo right now, and bamboo is like reflex over bamboo. Reflex deals more damage. It paints better. It's more ink efficient, and it's faster. So yeah, a reflex here makes sense. Tri-stringer, on the other hand, is an easy S. Very easy S. All right, see you later, Runishu. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All right. Anyways, Tri-Stringer is very good. For those who don't know, Tri-Stringer one-shot stuns grillers. Tri-Stringer one-shot stuns grillers. I'm going to say this one last time. Tri-Stringer one-shot stuns grillers. Do you know how good that means? Like it does. That means it does 400 damage per full charge. Its paint output is, it's actually, Tri-Stringer's paint output is actually pretty decent. It has very good range. It's basically a better splat charger. It's basically a better splat charger in my opinion. That also deals more damage and it has an AoE effect and it paints better. But yeah, this thing, very good. And its mobility is better too. Because stringers have very good mobility in general, which is kind of surprising because they're a backline weapon. But yeah, Tri-Stringer is very decent. 400 damage per full charge, and its charge time isn't even the worst thing in the world. It's probably a little bit slower than Splat Charger, but it has more damage. And it can paint a little bit better. And it has explosives that deal AoE. Wiper. Where do you guys think Wiper goes? Wiper. All right, see you later, Amari. Where do you guys think Wiper goes? I think it goes more. It leans towards S more, but I do see an argument for X. But it's not too. It doesn't have too much of a oppressive. It's not too as oppressive as a lot of these X tier weapons, but it's very good. I'm actually fighting towards. I wish it was X, but like I gotta be very truthful about this tier list. Its paint output, very good. Ink efficiency, very good. Damage output, very good. Its range, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's fine because it's very mobile. And the fact that it's very mobile, it can survive for a while as well. This might be the. I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here. I'm yelling it. I'm putting it here. Yeah, because definitively overall it has good damage, good range, good paint, good ink efficiency. Like yeah, like that's like it's like Squiffer and Gluga. Like it's like Squiffer and Gluga in like the SK scenario, but it also excels more at like survivability, close range combat, and it has decent range and like it's just like it's very good at everything. Speaking of weapons that are very good at everything, welcome back, Oreo. Speaking of weapons that are very good at everything, easy. Also, this is my favorite weapon. This stamper is a very easy X here, and also my favorite Salmon Run weapon in the game. It two shots co-logs. It does like 240 against them. I'm pretty sure 240. Yeah, 240 is that's a two shot. But yeah, stamper. It's horizontal slashes, one shots chums. It's charge slashes, one shots cohogs. Its ink efficiency, sure, it got nerfed, but that honestly does not hinder this weapon being lower than X tier. This weapon is very strong. Its charge time is not that slow as people think. This weapon is insanely good. Its paint output is very decent as well, and its DPS in general is just very good. And those are all the weapons in the game, unless we're including these weapons. If you want, sure, we'll get the critical weapon. I mean, here's the deal. We're gonna be practicing for big run later, so we're gonna make I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna let you guys know this. Heavy edit splat link. It's probably going to be S tier. Probably. I think heavy edit splat link's probably S tier. It goes in the same tier as ballpoint. It functions very similar to ballpoint. So putting heavy edit splat link in S tier just makes sense. Dreadringer. I have not seen enough of Dreadringer yet. If it deals the same amount, if each slosh deals the same amount of damage as a normal slosher, then I think it goes in the same tier. But if it's a little bit slow, if it's a little bit slower DPS wise, then I think it might stay as A. And lastly, oh, how's it going, mid? And lastly, the Griscoll Doolies. We have no idea what that does, so I cannot tell you. Like by the time I'm streaming this or recording this for a video. But like Griscoll Doolies sound very interesting. I hope it's actually very alright. Alright, anyways, let's move on to the actual Griscoll weapons. Griscoll Tri-Stringer. There. It goes there. Pain output, one of the best in the game. I mean, it's a Griscoll weapon, so yeah. Pain output, really good. Damage output, really good. Range, very good. Even though its range means it deals less damage. It's very good. It's not as ink efficient as people would think it is, but that's, yeah. And the only way you deal more damage is to sacrifice all that range just to go for a close-up shot to deal 1000 damage. Alright, see you later, Griffin. Grisco Splatana. I know I have to be truthful about this. I would personally put this up here, but I have to put it here. because one thing, it has literally no range. It's pain out, which means because it has no range, it has no pain output. And like another thing, it's slow. Sure, it does 999 damage per slash, and it's fat, and it pierces through boss armor. People just don't like this weapon for some reason. I personally love this weapon. This is my favorite Grisco weapon in the game. But like, I have to go along with everyone else's like statements, and everyone else just doesn't. In fact, people are saying this is the worst Grisco weapon in the game, and that saddens me. It saddens me so much seeing how like Grisco, this Grisco Splatana is said to be the worst Grisco weapon in the game. I think the fact that it's slow, it has no range, and it can't paint, and its mobility is a little bit lacking, is what ultimately puts this weapon in A. Speaking of slow, it's actually kind of funny how a lot of these weapons just can't like do much. Grisco Slosher, slow, ink efficient. It's very slow. It's very ink efficient. It shreds armor. It one-shots Flyfish. It one-shots Flyfish. I'm going to say this one last time. It one-shots Flyfish. But that doesn't make up for the fact that it's slow, it's ink efficient, and its paint output is a little bit weird, but it's okay-ish, eh. So yeah, ultimately, this thing goes here. Like, this thing goes here, yeah. Grisco Charger. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Like, this thing is insane. Like, it's literally the better Sniper Rider. And it pierces. It's just the better Sniper Rider. It's faster. I think it has less range actually. But it's faster, it deals more damage per second, and it paints. And you don't have to wait for a very long time to charge it. So yeah, I think X tier for Splat Charger, a Grisco Charger works out. I don't know how to rank these two weapons. I think they both go here. Both of these weapons are very similar. Barella and Blaster are very similar to each other. They both paint. They both have the same. They both have around the same range. One of them has a bigger AOE effect, but one of them paints better. It's faster, but they don't have any defining qualities, making it an X tier. Like Splatbrella is just basically like a better arrow spray. Like, the deal about Blaster is the reason why I put this here. It's damage out. This thing can't even one shot. This thing can't even one shot jumps. In fact, this Blaster deals less damage than Clash. It deals one shot from a Grisco Blaster deals less damage than a Clash Blaster one shot. Which I find really funny. Like, is it the fact that Clash's one blast deals more damage than Grisco's one blast? All right, there you go. This is my. I mean, I can argue that some of these can be higher and lower, but like I just can't think on the top of my mind like why all these weapons will be in what tier. So that will be the end of well, the video, because I'm supposed to record this. That'll be the end of the videos. I hope you guys thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, there you go. We're done recording now. All right, yeah, we're done recording, so I'm gonna stop recording. All right, now it's yours guys' turn to make the tier list. Why can't I put this, bro? All right, let me just go ahead and do this then. No, not that. There we go, bro. There you go. All right, let's just put all this here. Just put them. Yeah, just keep going. Keep going. Just keep on going. I don't know why this is gonna take so freaking long, but it is. Oh, there is? Is there actually a reset button? Oh. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Also, I need to reset this as well. All right. Here we go. I mean, it resets the tier list as well. So yeah, like that kind of sucks. Also, I have so many freaking ads. Get out of my screen. Yep, there you go. Thank you so much. All right, is the screen good? Make sure. Bro, these ads, bro. Get out of my screen. Get out. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, here we go. All right, guys, 52 gal. What do you guys think? What tier do you guys think 52 gal should be in? Wow, three different people give three different rankings. That's so funny. Genuine question though, but like, what weapon should 52 gal in? I see one vote for literally S, A, and B. No, no, no. It's a user. It's okay if you don't know anything. Just go with how you feel this weapon is in Salmon Run. Just tell me how you feel about it. Don't tell me like, oh, I don't know anything. Like, no, that's okay. It's okay. Just say what how you think 52 gal is. How do you guys feel 52 gal is for you guys? What rank? Like what rank? Give me a like. I'm here. I see more bees though. I do see bees though. Yeah, I do think it's A, but like I'm seeing more people say B. All right, we're gonna keep it at B for now. How about 96 gal? Oh, wait, actually, give me a second. Uh, there you go. That's not. Okay. That's a freaking ad. Okay, give me a second. Let this ad. I'm gonna let this ad play real quick. and then go let you guys listen to the song, whatever. Alright, that should be good, right? Alright, because like I said, we're getting ready for Big Run. Alright, so 96. B? You guys were saying B for this? Really? C? I'm surprised. I'm surprised you guys are saying this. A? Well, okay, A, like... Like, you guys gotta give me something. Okay, I'm seeing more A, though. I'm seeing more A. Is it A, guys? Is it A, B, or C? Like, you gotta tell me. So, I don't know. Well, like, you guys are saying C? I hope you guys know, if you guys are saying C, this is on par with Bamboo and Ink Brush. Of how I'm thinking it. I want you guys to know that. For my C tier, I put Bamboo and Ink Brush here. How does B sound to you guys? Does B sound good to you guys? How's it going, Daniel? Okay, well, let me give... Okay. Bro, these freaking ads. I don't have YouTube Premium either. Bruh. There we go, okay. You guys can't just do that, guys. I'm being genuine serious. Like, you guys should be actually be like listing these weapons off. Or we don't have to do the tier list at all. So like either you guys actually be serious or we just don't do the tier list. Easy. Okay, no, I don't know being that harsh, but like actually for real, like just focus on a tier list. Like nah. Okay, B. Okay, we're gonna settle with B then. B. We're gonna stick with B then. Yeah, how's it? Yeah, welcome to the stream, Daniel. All right, both gals are in B. You guys good with that? Yeah, this is a normal tier list. This is this is a normal Salmon Run tier. This is not PvP. This is normal Salmon Run. Salmon Run. Salmon Run. All right, you guys are. All right, is this good? First of all, is this good? Is this good? Is both gals in B tier sound good? Okay, I think okay, like I agree with airplane. Like this should go here, but like you like this is your tier list, chat. So like you guys get to decide which weapon goes where. So like you guys are saying both weapons go here. So like okay, you know what, fine. All right, you know what, fine. We'll just move on. We'll move on. Okay. We're just gonna move on. Aerospray. 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 Where were we thinking Aerospray goes? I'm seeing F, C's, B's. A. A, okay. C's. I think giving it C might be the universal, like. We good with this? Are we all good with this? I think like that. This averages to C. Because I'm pretty sure the most votes is F, but I think C because like I'm seeing B's and C's, and then like I'm seeing F's, so I think C. All right, here we go. Ballpoint. Ballpoint. Where does ballpoint go, you guys? Ballpoint. Ballpoint Splatling. Of course, it's a tie between S and A. Of course. Of course, it's a tie between S and A, you guys. You guys are so... Oh, no. I see another S. Okay. Alright, fine. You know what? I'll go by however many times you guys vote on, and I'll just average it out. So, yeah, I'll just give it S. Alright, bamboo. Bamboo. Wait, hold on, I need to put another song up. Of course, there's another freaking ad. There you go. Okay, let's see. C, B, A, F. Wait, C, B, B, F. It's around here. All right, B or C, guys. B or C. B or C. User, it's okay. User, it's okay if you can't contribute. It's okay. Like, just follow your heart. All right, but see it though. See it, user. Alright, I think we'll go with C then. We're gonna go with C, alright? Alright. Default blaster. Default blaster, what you guys think? A? I'm seeing A's. I'm seeing 8, I think. Alright, we'll go with A then. Alright, we'll go with A. Alright, blah blobber. What you guys got for blah blobber? I think is A. I think A might be. Is A good? We agree on A? Or S? A or S, guys? It's either A or S right now. Alright, we'll go with A then. Alright, no. We're not letting that song finish.
This needs to be simple.
Ads. Alright, Carbon. Carbon, how's Carbon? Alright, I see Becca sing F already. F. Alright, we're seeing F. Alright, it's going to F. Alright, welcome, Papa. That's a very interesting day you've had there. Alright, F. We're putting Carbon in F. Alright, how about Clash? What do you guys think about Clash? What you guys got for Clash? I see B, C, and S. I think we'll put it in B to compensate. How do you guys feel about B? Are we agreeing on B? Alright, you know what, we're just gonna agree on B. Alright. B, alright. Squipper. A's and B. I'm seeing A's and B's. It's half A's, half B's right now. Alright, see you later, Pom-Pom. It's A or B, guys. A or B. Alright, I think we're seeing A now. For now, like, alright, we'll keep it as A. Alright, Dapples! You guys are saying S. Like, some of you guys were really saying, like, C. What do you guys think about Dapples? What, now you guys are saying X or S now? Bro. Someone said C earlier. I was like, what? You guys are thinking Dapples is C? No, like this is. I'm seeing X. Yo, how's it going, Diego? I'm seeing X. Alright, do we get to see X? Is it X tier for Dapples? We got X tier for Dapples? Alright, welcome to the stream, Diego. Hope you have a good time. I'm gonna think X. I see S. I see two X's, an S, and an A. Alright, it's going to X. Alright, next up, Dark Tetras. What do you guys think about Dark Tetras? If this freaking video would not play a freaking ad. There you go. Alright, Dark Tetras. A, B. Alright, see you later, Gamersmith. A, B, B. It looks like B. Yo, thank you very much, Diego. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. Alright, A or B, everyone. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? A or B? I'm seeing more B's. Alright, we're going B. Alright, Dually Squelchers. I did not mean to do that. Dually Squelchers. B. Alright, we got B. Okay, guys, you guys are taking a bit too long. I'm gonna have to end stream in like 5 minutes. Okay, and honestly, it's your guys' fault for taking so long for this, but like... Are we saying C then? I think we're... Is C a fine place for it? Alright, C. Alright, Dynamo Roller. How are we feeling about Dynamo Roller? Alright, see you later, Easy G. X. X. Do we got double X's? How's it going, Eevee? Alright, I'm seeing X for Dynamo. Alright, I'm just gonna put in X, yeah. Because, like I said, yeah.
Making great
Freaking ads, bro. These freaking ads. Alright, fine, we'll just play this, sure.
America's
As an ad keeps playing, bro. I don't care about these freaking ads. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you guys have to rate this tier list. No pressure. No pressure. E leader. S. S. Alright, S. Alright, Splosher. One S already. Alright, I guess this tier list is just by airplane. Alright, S. Flingza. Alright, Flingza. Airplane saying A for it. Becky, hurry up and... Alright, A. Alright, Luga. Becky, what are you saying about Luga? Yeah, I mean, you guys, yeah, you'll ignore the critical weapons, yeah. Luga S. Alright, GooTuber. GooTuber's A. Apparently, GooTuber's better than 52 and 96 gal, but okay. GooTuber S? You're putting GooTuber on top with Splosher, like Bloblobber and Squiffer? I'm just gonna put an A. I think A is the most agreeable one there. B. H3. A. Heavy's A. H3's B, yeah. Hydra's X. Dude, airplane's just going. Becca, you gotta keep up. Becca, airplane's just going. Jet Squelcher is B. You guys are forgetting about Ink Brush. But yeah, L3 is B. This is A. Oh, Ink Brush B? Alright, Ink Brush B. Mini. Dot is... I'll put it in A. Mini. I'm gonna put it in B then. Ends up C? Oh no, you're talking about Mini. Alright, well, we're keeping Mini at B. Fine, whatever. Zap is A. Octobrush B. Range B. Rapid C. Rapid Pro also C. Wow, you guys are really... Reflex C, what the heck? Saucer A. S? S for machines S? Splash B. Same for Y for both X. Roll a S. Charger A. Or maybe A as well, but I think S might be better because it's definitive shield that also clears lessers. Dooley's A. What? Wait, where's Splash Shot, bro? Oh, Splash Shot. Wait, Splat Roller S. Splat Roller S. Okay, Roller S. Junior A. Splash Shot Pro S. Alright, move the gals to A. S Pro. What do we think about S Pro? S Pro S? Alright, Splash Shot A. Oh, we'll just keep it at A, sure. Sploosh X. Okay, I guess we're keeping Pro at S then. Guys, we gotta speed things up. That's what I'm talking about. This is exactly where I wanted it. It makes it funnier. Squeezer B. Penta S. Try A. Tries A. Penta's S. Stringer. Try Stringer S. AS for Stringer. Gonna cover A, C. I'm gonna put a B then. S, A. B. I'm gonna put an A then. That's okay. Alright, Sniper already goes in A. Try Saucer A. Big Swig B. Big Swig B. I guess we'll keep Sniper in A. Nova B. Paintbrush A. S-Blast B? So this is the tier list. This is the tier list right here. Yeah, like, I hope you know how strong S-Blast is, like... Alright, S-Blast A. Like, S-Blast does 300 damage for a reason. That's as much damage as a Charger. Oh yeah, by the way, how's it going, Wolfie? Alright, so this is the final tier listing, alright? Like, this is it. I believe this is the final tier list. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing the final, we're not doing it. All right, I think this is the final list. You guys are happy with this? Are you guys happy with this? You guys good with this? It looks like you guys are good with this, most likely. Oh, we're not grading X. We're not grading Grisco yet. All right, fine. We'll do Grisco. All right, Blaster. What do you guys feel about Blaster? Blaster. Grisco Blaster. There's no D tier. It goes straight to F. There's no D tier. There's no such thing as a D in my tier list. All right, A. S. I think. All right, S. I think it might be S. S. All right, we're going to S. All right, Barilla. All right, looks like it's also S. All right, Charger. Charger. Charger Egg. Yeah, I hope you guys said that because Charger is really good. One of the best in the world. Yeah. All right, Slosher A. All right, we got an A for Slosher. S. B. Well, okay, we'll put an A then. Sure. All right, Stringer. Stringer S. All right, all right. Stamper gets S. All right, what about this last one right here? Stringer A. Welcome back. All right, we're actually just about to end stream because like I have stuff to do now. All right, S A S. Stringer. What tier are we putting Stringer in? All right, we'll put in S then. Sure. All right, S. All right, so this is the final tier list. This is the final one compared to my final tier list, which is if I can find it. We're comparing it to this right here. All right, so we are comparing. This is y'all's lists, and this is my list. This is my list right here. This is my general list, and then this is your guys' list. Mine. How do you guys feel about my list, actually? And then this is y'all's list. You guys can go ahead and pause. All right. Pom, where are you? Yeah, 2-second charge time for 600 damage. E-Leader does 600 damage. 600, that one shots basically every single, either one shots most bosses or two shots bosses like Drizzler or Big Shot or Maz. That's why I'm saying E-Leader is basically X at this point, because it basically two shots everything at the very most. So that's why E-Leader is in S. Dealing with hordes, E-Leader pierces, unlike Snipe Rider. Alright, see you later. Alright, actually, that is the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys enjoyed all the controversy. I hope you guys enjoyed this general stream in general. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys probably later this week because big run. So, peace, everyone.